was just over 3 years ago, and it was Friday the 13th. And I left really, really late from work. I got on the F train, and it was packed.
This is Brooklyn Avenue F local train.
There was one seat available, and there was a coat on the seat. I was just at that point just didn't care, so I just sat down on the coat, like kind of heavily, like down on the coat.
I kind of said, "Excuse me, you're sitting on my jacket." I remember you letting out a big sigh, and I was like, "What's the matter? Did you have a rough day?"
I remember saying rough week, rough month. It was just like, ah. And that's how we discovered that, I was working on a film and you had edited TV commercials for 15 years. Basically just kept talking until Prospect Park stop came, and I was like, oh, this is my
Your
stop.
I didn't want to let you go.
No.
So I said to her, would it be all right for me to take you out for a drink over here? And she couldn't resist this. So.
Yeah, we're starting to get to know each other at that point.
Yeah, that's when you started telling me
total
what you
opposite
did.
ends
like,
of life. He says he's a garbologist. I was like, what is that?
I was very nervous about the whole situation. I'm thinking, here I am, I'm a sanitation worker, a garbage man, and here I am dating someone who has a degree from Stanford and a doctorate from Oxford.
To be honest, I was a little shocked, but I honestly don't think I ever felt any shame about what you did.
I mean, it was like almost you were selling me.
Yeah.
This is what he does, you wouldn't believe it.
Right.
Lower East Side, Alphabet City, you wouldn't believe Chinatown, the stuff that people throw out. And even though I was intimidated, there was a section of it where you were able to bring out better parts of me and open my eyes to things, and then I was able to do the same for you. Therefore, that whole thing, it wasn't a clash of heads, everything worked out. I found my soulmate, I found the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. What am I waiting for? I really want her to be a part of my life. I want her to be, my everything. Avery and I play a lot of Scrabble. So in the process of playing the game, we were going along fine on it, and I told Avery, please go into the kitchen and get us some more wine. I reached into my pocket, pulled out the letters "Marry Me," and I put them out on the Scrabble board. So when Avery came back, I said, look what I came up with. Avery blindly looks at the Scrabble board and says,
they're not connected to other words.
They're not connected to other words. I said, doesn't matter, read the words, it's the best words ever. So finally, Avery kind of composed herself, looked at it, and she freaked out. She couldn't believe it. I was down on one knee, I had the ring in my hand, and the words "Marry Me" on the Scrabble board. Now there's one Scrabble game I won.